Hey, what's up everyone? Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids. Today we're looking at BattlBox mission number 77. I will tell you right off the bat, if you saw my last BattlBox unboxing, you know I wasn't super impressed with that one. I've looked at some of the gear for this one. It's better already. I can just tell you flat out, not a big fan of the last one. This one is definitely a step in the right direction. So let's take a look at the items in this month's BattlBox. Here's our first item. This is called KPL, or Knife Pivot Lube. And it says Ultimate Knife Oil smooths and protects pocket knife action. So as you can see right there, it's made to hit the pivot of your knife so that, you know, it doesn't get all grimy and beat up. The description here in the rundown for the mission says keeps dirt and metal particles and grit in suspension so they don't cause grinding and premature wear. KPL actually cleans your pivot as you use it. It's compatible with ball bearings, bronze washers, Teflon washers, IKBS, MRBS, nylon, G10, micarta, titanium, and other metals, or end metals. So value for this is 15 bucks, but great to have a product to keep your knives functioning well. So simple product, first item, Knife Pivot Lube. That's our first item in this month's BattlBox at the basic level. All right, this one's a little washed out on the camera just because of the lighting right now, but this is the Quick Cord BattlBox edition. Let me bring that up real close. You can see it. So basically you have this container, pop off the end and you put your paracord in, and then you have the paracord out here at the end. There is a blade right here, so if you want to, you know, pull out a piece and then slice it off, you'll have that piece of paracord. And then it has space on the bottom for a 6-inch snap light. As far as for emergencies, little loop there so you can run some paracord to like hang it off something. Basically the idea is keep your gear organized, keep your paracord organized. Man, it is so washed out there. Let me bring this up close. So keep your paracord organized and ready to deploy at all times. Value for this item of 35 bucks. All right, our next item valued at about 36 bucks is this. It's from Outdoor Life. I've seen a bunch of these books just around. This is another nice one, Extreme Weather Survival Manual. The great thing about these books is that there's like a little bit of information on every page, and there's lots of pictures. So it's not just like a description, it's actual, like here's a drawing, here's a picture, so you can actually see what the different skill sets are. Let's just take a look at the front here. Extreme Weather Survival Manual. So we've got winter, we've got spring, we've got summer, and we've got fall. So droughts, snowstorms, hurricanes, tornadoes, all kinds of things. Let's see, find the floodplains, like dealing with a flood. So these are great books, really well made. I mean, they're super solid, and it to me is the type of thing where you can just like sit at night, sit in your bed, read 4 or 5 pages, go to sleep. You've added a little bit more knowledge to your life. All right, next up here we have the Rest Tube, and I don't know if you guys watched Southern Survival, which is basically the BattlBox show that was on Netflix where they show different gear and usage. So this was on Southern Survival. They now have it available for, you know, for the BattlBox, people who subscribe to BattlBox. But basically, here's your waist belt, and you could put this around your waist, and then inside you could see we've got like this little kind of yellowish thing, and it inflates to a tube with the included CO2 cylinder. So you have to install the CO2 cylinder, but then the idea is that you put it on your waist, or maybe you can put it around your chest, or, you know, like this over your shoulder. And if you're in, you know, out in a boat, out canoeing, whitewater rafting, something like that, you've got it on you so that if you fall and boom, you pull it, and it inflates to, you know, this tube about this big, and then you can kind of hold yourself up on it as you know, wait to get rescued. So simple product, but pretty cool. Value for this is about 60 bucks. Sometimes people are like, again, I want survival knives, I want flashlights, I want machetes and stuff. That's a real life-saving type of item. Great to have with you if you're out doing anything on the water. And yeah, and it comes with the CO2. This is what it looks like. Now this is attached to your body. This there's this lanyard here so that it's not floating away after you pull it out. But let me actually, I'm gonna put this thing together and give it a shot. That's what it looks like. So now, boom, especially, again, I just did it for a test, but let me just show you. If you had this thing on you, around my kind of higher waist chest area there, I pull the trigger, this thing is starting to float away, but it's got a lanyard, so I pull it back, grab on it, now I can keep myself afloat while someone comes to help. So, cool item. And again, like, you know, I've got it on me now, so if by some chance I lose the grip of it, I can grab a hold of it. If you want to add additional air to this, you can pop this up. Looks like you can inflate it more. yeah, even more. So CO2 and a way to inflate it just with your own breath. Rest tube, slick, I like that. All right, here's your next item. This is from a company called Caliloha. It's an 80 by 55 lightweight, warm, packable, reversible blanket. So it's hard to see again with the glare, but there's a zipper up top here. You unzip it and then we're gonna pop it out. All right, so it's 80 by 55, which you can see here. And then it doesn't have zippers, but it has snaps. So it basically doubled over like this, and then you can also obviously use it as a sleeping blanket, like sleeping bag, just crawl into the inside. And then particularly for this color and the orange a little bit, but it's a little bit kind of a duller orange. But this one's definitely very bright, so you can use it as a signal as well. So this is coming in at about an $85 value. All right, last up we have the knife of the month, which is this. This is the Tops Poker. This is designed by Craig Powell, who's the general manager over at Tops. If you've seen any of my videos from SHOT Show, Blade Show, if you've listened to their Daily Grind podcast, I was on that. Craig is in a lot of those videos. He's actually usually the main speaker for Tops when people do videos at shows and stuff. But got that karambit ring there. Basically just great in the hand, fits like this, right? So do some slicing. Certainly if you're using a knife as a self-defense tool, this thing is gonna poke. It's not a dagger. It's very flat on the top, but you can also rest your thumb up there for doing cuts. If you're slashing open boxes or things for a long time, something like this is great. This is valued at about 120 bucks. I do not have one of these. I got a lot of Tops knives, but I do not have one of the Tops Pokers. So cool little knife. Here's the Kydex sheath, and you can see it's made to be carried scout style with those two loops. And you could certainly rig it up so that you can carry it on your hip or something like that if you want to. But Tops Poker, that's for the Knife of the Month Club. People will get it at the BattlBox at the Pro Plus level. All right, so thoughts on this month's BattlBox. The Rest Tube, I'm looking at it because it's down on the ground. Rest Tube, awesome product. Again, it's not super bushcrafty or you know, like woods survival necessarily, but great product to have, compact. If you have that CO2 ready, boom, pull that, you're good to go. And it's a chance to stay alive if you're in a bad situation in the water, which is awesome. Definitely recommend you're wearing a life jacket if you're out doing stuff on the water. The Tops Poker, slick little knife, just unboxed it. That's why you don't see any wear on it. But that's a cool little knife. $10.95 for almost all their knives, the vast majority of their knives, I would say. So that's true for this guy as well. Yeah, it's cool. I usually see these with like a brownish handle. So I don't know if this is an exclusive for BattlBox. It says 21 here, which usually is the number there. Usually represents the year they made them. So I wouldn't be surprised if this was made exclusively right now for BattlBox. So that's a cool product. I've got a bunch of like sleeping bag, whoopee type of things. This one I like as well, but one in every car, you know, keeping one in bug out bags, survival bags. It's great if you have a full-fledged like heavy down sleeping bag for the middle of the winter, but in general, even just a basic sleeping bag for most seasons is great to have. So that's a win. Overall value for this, like I always do, from like terrible to so-so to average, good, great, awesome. I would put this in the good, moving to great category. I like a lot of the stuff that they've included in this. I do think the quick cord is also a win as well. So like I said, yeah, I like what we're getting in this box. The Tops Poker by itself is like $120. So if you're paying $150, you're getting a good deal overall what you're paying versus, you know, what you're getting as far as value. So definite thumbs up for this box. Let's hear your thoughts and your feedback. As always, I tell people I don't do a full unboxing and testing of every single product. I'm not jumping into the pond back here to test out the inflatable rescue tube here. But I want to let you know the types of items that come in BattlBox so you can give your thoughts and your feedback in the video, and I can pass the word on to BattlBox as is helpful to them. So let's hear your thoughts and your feedback in the comment section about this month's BattlBox Mission 77. Got a couple more videos for you here queued up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Everyday Tactical Vids. Just click that little red subscribe button and then also the bell so you get notifications when we release a new video. We're on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and Vero as well. We've always got more videos coming soon. Thanks for watching. Take care.